Tristan is coming over. I do feel a little nervous.
Everyone got affected differently, but I think you were affected the most.
Okay, this right here. This strikes a nerve because we have not seen in a public scheme of things. I'm sure behind the scenes there have been exchanges between Tristan and Kylie. I'm sure that they've never not interacted since the whole Jordyn Woods situation a few years ago. But the fact that this is taking place on camera right now, this is a big discussion. This is going to be a big moment. We've never seen in a public setting Tristan and Kylie really interacting. And I have a feeling they're going to be talking about what happened years ago with Jordyn Woods. And even for him mentioning that, she was the most affected by the situation, I don't know where he's going with this. I'm really wondering how much information is he really going to volunteer and chalk up about what took place between him and Jordyn? I kind of look at it this way. Tristan should be looking at Kylie as a little sister figure because of the age difference, because of the fact that, he was with her sister for years. So I don't understand why he wouldn't chalk up Jordyn to that level. So this right here, I am very eager to see. I'm going to hear every single word of what this man has to say. And I wasn't expecting to see him and Kylie on screen, but the fact that they're making it happen, something clearly has transpired or it's given. I'm really hoping that obviously Kylie is not Team Tristan as well. That would be so odd given so many different reasons. But I'm really curious to see what information he does volunteer about what took place that night. Also, I just think it's really fascinating that we've seen Jordyn and Kylie reconnecting. They're friends again. We don't exactly know a hardcore timeline of what that looks like. I'm sure that they reconnected behind the scenes before we saw photos of them out rekindling their friendship in a public manner. Also, I'm hoping that in this moment, Tristan is really taking this opportunity to divulge the full story because we have somewhat heard Jordyn's side of what went down. If you guys remember the Red Table Talk discussion, I think that she gave her side of everything, but I'm curious to know. We obviously heard that a bunch of other sources and Khloe herself even spoke up and mentioned that that wasn't true and denying a lot of what it is that she tried to set the record straight about on Red Table Talk. So maybe Tristan's point of view can really connect the dots and kind of tell the full story. And I just think that this is going to be very telling. And this is genuinely like one of the most important parts, I think, of this episode that I am looking forward to seeing because I just want to hear what he has to say, to be quite frank. So let's move on to the next clip.
Scale of 1 to 10, how scared are you?
Tristan and I really have not connected, and I just can't fake it.
Do you feel anything?
When I cheat, I feel disgusted the next day.
So then why do you do it again?
Okay. I don't know. Courtney is different this season. I love her. I've never had a real issue with Courtney. I just always felt like it was always Courtney versus everybody else. And I really just like her this season. I think that her energy is really great. The fact that she's having this conversation with Tristan, I like that a few episodes ago, we really gained perspective on Courtney's idea of Tristan. And I really like that she is sticking to the idea that she is not supportive of him. You hurt my sister. That is her MO, and it should be. And that is exactly where she is holding firm to this. I think the fact that she's also mentioning about how he feels when he cheats and calling him out on well, why do you do that again if you don't feel good about it? I think that is going to be a very telling answer as well. I think it is kind of fascinating to learn Tristan's side of what his brain is thinking, but I don't believe that this is a genuine apology tour that he is on when it comes to speaking with the family members, especially now. He's talking with the family members that don't seem to primarily interact with him and don't seem like they want to. So I just think it's really fascinating that they're having this discussion. I like that she is on Team Khloe. And quite frankly, I feel like Courtney is representative of all of us fans, all of us audience members that are on the outside looking in. She realizes the caliber of what this man has done. And that's that on that. She is holding him accountable and no one else seems to be. So I'm very glad that Courtney is stepping into this position. And I'm excited to also see how this conversation pans out on camera as well.